we're getting rid of this. I mean, it's just too big.
Well, we're not getting rid of it. We're just
moving it. So we decided to use this in the shop up front of the store. But here's the issue. Some douchebag, okay, moved it back here. And it rolls. It's on wheels. It's only got to go 15 foot up there where it was. But some douchebag rolled it back here. And then he built a wall. That thing kind of looks crooked on it. Howdy everybody. How y'all doing this morning? It is, here we go again. What day?
Thursday, March 18th.
Thursday, March the 18th, 2021. Let's see, where have we been? Mainly over the commode. Let's see, when we put out our last video?
Or the trash cans.
Yeah, when did we put out our last video? Thursday or Friday?
I couldn't tell.
Our last video, whenever that was, whenever we went across the street and almost got ran over, went to that antique flea market type area, and then bought the printer and stuff. Speaking of which, printer sold $170 something. Anyhow, well, y'all remember my last video, I said Lily, little bit, was up the night before sick, like she had a stomach bug or something. Well, that night, it was Friday whenever I uploaded the last video. Because Friday night was the absolute worst night I've had in a long time. Okay? So, let me lay it out for you. It was 10:30. My oldest daughter, Allie, comes barging in the bedroom. Hey, we need some help in here.
Well, first, you need to rewind. Friday evening. Friday.
Oh, yeah, you got sick.
Lunch, I got sick.
Yeah, right after, like, that evening, Miss Courtney got sick. I mean, like, she got real hot, was sweating, she threw up, and she started getting the chills, and then she threw up again, and then she seemed better. She started getting better. She seemed fine. So I thought, okay, this ain't going to be bad. Bring this joker on, you know. I'm ready for it because I know I'm going to get it. So Friday night, about 10:30, my oldest came in there and said, y'all need to help us. So go in there, and she's like literally camping out next to the toilet in the bathroom floor. And I was like, hey, you need to get out the bathroom floor because if I get this, I'm going to trample you getting to the commode. Well, she moved to the couch. I carried her bucket in there or whatever, you know, and took care of them. Well, about 12 o'clock, I was sitting there and I felt fine. Buddy, it hit me like that. I was vomiting everywhere, like bad.
And it's not, y'all don't think it's
and
19 because it's not. It's just the stomach bug that's going around.
It was bad. Like I was throwing up constantly. I was shaking. My body, like the hairs on my body hurt. And this went on to about 6 the next morning. From midnight to 6, I bet I threw up 462 times. Like,
I only threw up like 3.
I thought I was going to die. I was in the fetal position just crying and moaning.
That he was.
I mean, I was bad.
I said, why are you moaning? He said, because
bad.
it makes me feel bad.
And like that next morning, man, is like all of a sudden I just quit and started getting better. So like when the sun come up, and I've been fine since. But buddy, 6 hours was bad. So all day Saturday, I just felt exhausted, you know, tired. But I'm good now, feel a lot better, 100,000 times better than I did. Back to normal, have been for a while. But yeah, that was bad. That's where we've been. And when you have something like that happen, buddy, it
hits you all at once.
It zaps you, man. For like 2 or 3 days after, you're just like, God, I'm so tired. Like, and then when you can't hardly eat because you still get kind of nauseous when you eat.
I don't think anybody ate anything really heavy for.
It was bad. We were just like trying to suck down fluids, and I was so thirsty, and I could not drink because every time I drink something, I vomited. And then the next day, man, I was so sore. Like I couldn't even laugh. It hurt. Like sore from hacking.
I was fine from about 2 o'clock that morning.
Yeah. It's bad though whenever you're throwing up in the toilet and you're hurting so bad you got your feet up on the commode and you're trying to get in there with it or something.
I didn't have that issue.
Bad.
I didn't have that issue.
Anyhow, it's enough about that. But we back nonetheless. We've been working. Hadn't had it. Well, I don't want to make excuses.
We have been slacking, but that's just.
I have been slacking.
We've been recovering.
I can't make excuses anymore. It's like if you want to sell on eBay, don't make excuses. Cut this video off. Go start. That's how it is. Excuses are worthless.
Well, we didn't really
If I want to make more YouTube videos, I can't say I'm busy. I can't say I don't have time, because I got time. I got an hour every day where I'm not doing nothing, watching TV. I could get up an hour early and edit videos, so I failed in that. I'm sorry.
But the reason why we select this time is because we were recovering from this crap.
Excuses. I mean.
But that's a logical excuse.
So hopefully now I'm gonna quit making excuses. Start back making content regularly, and quit making excuses. That's what we got to do.
May not be all the content you want to see, but that'll be.
If you want to, the title of this video is probably gonna be something like, "So you want to sell on eBay?" Here's my advice: quit watching YouTube eBay resellers, like myself included. Because what's going to happen, if you're thinking about starting, you're already feeling overwhelmed from thinking about how you're going to ship, learning the priority boxes, learning the weight classes, dimensional weight.
You stress yourself out.
Shipping glass items. How am I going to ship this? You stress yourself out and you hype yourself up. Or you're not thinking about that, you're thinking about, going out and finding the stuff. Am I going to lose money? Am I going to make up money? Is my margins too slim? You're trying to figure all this stuff out. Yes, you're going to lose money. Yes, items are going to get lost in mail. Yes, items are going to get damaged. Yes, you're going to sell stuff that you don't have in stock. All this is going to happen to you. Yes, you're going to get a negative feedback.
Or returns.
Yes, you're going to lose money. Yes, you're going to make money. Yes, you may get scammed. Quit focusing on all that. The best advice is do it. Just do it. Pick something up, list it, and keep going. Figure it out. I can sit here and tell you all day long how to do eBay, give you tips and tricks to make more sales, put out a guide of stuff to look for to buy. But all that stuff isn't going to be in your area. You may live in an area like us where there's nothing to buy.
Literally.
And you got to figure out how to meet people, how to make connections, if you don't have good thrift stores, how to go into a retail place and make money off of stuff that's retail priced.
Sorry, I keep looking because I'm watching Crimson.
So, don't make excuses anymore for anything, and do it. That's all there is to it. Don't get so overwhelmed and stressed and freaked out that you never start.
Just pace yourself. Do a little at a time, see how it goes.
And if you only get 10 items up, you list 10 items this week, hey, that's awesome. Don't get stressed if they don't sell in a week. Don't get stressed if they don't sell in 2 weeks. We got stuff listed we've had listed for 2 years that hasn't sold.
That's true. I'm just now getting rid of something that's been listed.
You gotta, you'll figure out what sells fast. You'll figure out how to look at the sell-through rates, how to figure stuff out of what's gonna move. And once you do that, you'll be good. But you got to put the stuff out there first, because if I'm out fishing and I'm fishing with a cane pole, and I only got one out there, what's the chances of me, if I got no bait on my hook, what am I going to catch? Nothing. But if I got the wrong bait on my hook, I still got a chance. So the best thing to do is put out more lines, different kinds of bait, different kinds of items, and see which ones are biting. And whenever I figure out what the fish are biting, like if I list a toy and a video game, and the video game sells and this toy are collectible, I know I need to focus more on this bait. So I'm going to put out more lines with that bait on it, and hopefully get more fish, because the more lines you got out, the more fish you're going to catch.
The better your chances.
So remember that, figure it out, get started, get off the YouTube, as bad as I hate to say that. Still watch us, give us a thumbs up, but don't stress yourself out. Just do it, keep listing, keep working, keep grinding.
Don't feel like you have
it's not going. This isn't easy. It's not going to happen overnight. Like, you're not going to all of a sudden get rich off of eBay. It's not going to happen.
Don't feel like you have to do something like we do it, because we may not do it right.
Yeah, don't copy us, because how we do it, we're still figuring it out. You got to figure out what works for you, what you like, and just keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Even whenever things are going bad, you're not making sales, you can't find nothing. Keep at it. Just keep doing it. Keep going through the motions. Change stuff up if you have to, but keep at it. And over time, you're going to build up an eBay store with numerous items in it with good sellers, because you figured out which bait to use and they're going to sell. So anyhow, enough of this. Let's get in here. I'm going to show you some orders that pulled today. They pulled orders that sold today. So let's go over here and pull them. There she blows. Say hey everybody. Crimson. Say I did woke up. What do you want? Say hey, YouTube. Say hey, YouTube. Ooh.
Going across
Ooh, uncross them eyes, girl. Tattoo tired. She's in her car seat because her swing's up front because we've been working up there recently. So,
and I haven't moved.
And plus, we just literally walked in the door and then I got on the camera and ran it for about 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So let's pull these orders real fast so we can get them packed up. We got to go to another town over today to do a thing. So, yeah. Pull them, Miss Courtney.
I don't even know where the phone is to pull them. I'll use mine. You want me to go ahead and show my car?
It's right yonder.
Go ahead and show my car? I already got it pulled.
Sure.
Well, I wrapped it up too. So this is something we have had. How long have we had it?
That's one of them 2-year deals.
Yeah. It's actually I already wrapped it up. It's an Apple iPad. It's like one of the first ones.
Yeah, first gen. That thing don't do crap. You can't even use a calculator on it. It's so bad.
Well, you can. It's just really, really slow. And then here is a iPod.
Nano.
I don't know if it's a Nano.
I don't know either. Some kind of... See if we can zoom in on it so we can see it.
It's kind of...
The blue one.
Yeah. And they both have writing. This one's scratched out on the back. I mean, they're in kind of rough shape. And then I finally got rid of them on Mercari. Not a big deal. I think it was like $32.
Free shipping.
But we've had it for so long.
Well, she give us a story too that we could relate to. She didn't have no money.
She's a divorced, single mother, going
so
back to college.
So we cut her a really good deal that we could on it. So
she needed something to help her. So that is that. Like I said, not a very big deal, but okay. First one is crap.
Ralph Lauren.
I didn't inventory this one. It's a newer one, right?
Mm-hmm. Semi-new, I guess.
And it's probably going to be in this one. Where did my barrel go that was in here? Oh, it's in here.
While she's doing that, let's go ahead and we'll skip for that one and go on to another one. On W3, we sold a Detroit Lions tire cover. Right here it is. This is a NFL Deluxe tire cover. Fits 27 to 29 inch in diameter tires. Picked this up at a garage sale in Indiana for $1, maybe $2, and that sold $34.50 free shipping.
Okay, I found it. I wonder why I haven't skewed that one yet. It's in a different barrel. Black Ralph Lauren, large, long sleeve, button up. $25.65 free ship.
Them clothes are so easy to ship.
Okay, that's part of it. Okay. Now we gotta get a LuLaRoe skirt. So y'all come on. It's P59. Once again, it's the barrel that's up front. We gotta quit taking our barrels up there.
Alright. We're gonna get 2 of these kinetic sands here. We'll go ahead and do that while she's getting that again. So these 2 little bags of kinetic sand, these are the yellow in color. And they ended up selling for $35.98 free shipping. We paid $1.50 a bag for them. So awesome sale there. I'll just squeeze them into a PFRE.
So here is the...
Hold on. 3, 2, 1, action.
So here's the skirt. It was actually on top. Quick find. $16.50 plus shipping.
LuLaRoe sales.
Now this is, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably a bolo item, but I don't know if you can find it in your area.
What is it?
Those 6 cans. We paid a little more for them on clearance.
People can't sell them unless they're a business.
Okay, well if you have a business account, it's a bolo item.
You just can't price gouge it. I mean, you can a little. I mean, what's $10 to friends, but...
Okay, so we paid... Oh!
$10 a can.
Yeah. Okay.
Just throw it out.
I will. Okay.
That is L-Care. Is it L-Care or L-Care? L-Care. Or L-A-Care.
I was going to say Ellie-Care.
Ellie-Care.
I don't know how you pronounce it. It's hypoallergenic infant formula powder.
Amino acid base powder.
Yep, with iron. And these 6 went for $184.76 free shipping.
Right. $60 into them.
Because we paid $10 a can. Y'all may think, why'd you pay
100
$10 a can? Because we did research before we bought them.
And formula sales good. As long as it ain't expired. You can't sell expired.
I wouldn't want to feed. Anyway, let's see. The Pyrex round 10-inch lid. I hate finding lids.
What's it now? What's the?
This is W8, but I put a bunch of them as W8.
Oh no.
I don't even know what size they are. Holy crap!
Does it have, if it don't, does it have writing on the side?
I don't know.
I think that's it. See, it says 10 on it.
Where does it say 10? Where do you see 10?
Right there, 10.
Okay. Here's your sign, Courtney.
I mean, double check just to make sure that's it.
Do 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 do. 10 Pyrex.
That's not it. It's that one. It's that one right. Uh-oh.
Yep, okay.
Yep, that one right there.
This went for $20.96 free shipping.
Take my baba fell out. Here you go. Here you go. Shh, 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 shh.
Well, while we're here, I'll pull next orders. 1, 2.
Uno, dos, tres.
These are kind of slow movers. They're starting to pick up though. These 3 Maybelline mascara and eyeliners went for $17.10 free shipping. We just sold something else. I can go ahead and pull that one. It's a bathing suit for a kid. So come on, I'll show y'all how we do it. It's in 332. So.
I'm sorry it's dark over here. We'll fix that here soon. Hey, Semi fixed it.
332 would be in this barrel. And luckily I know roughly where they're at in the barrels.
Spoke too soon, didn't you?
Nope, I went down too far. I had it just yesterday. Pretty easy, you're not digging through so many barrels. Okay. I just screwed that up. Okay, so this little kid's 3 to 6 month bathing suit went for $11.38 free shipping. Okay, back to where I was. Okay, we gotta go to M2B and get Hollywood High Part 2.
Kind of cool in here, ain't it? Oh yeah, real funny story real quick while she's doing that. Pause. So, we had a rat problem, as y'all know in the past. Mouse problem, I should say. Well, about 2-3 weeks ago, I was walking out of the back part of the shop, heading to the front part of the shop when I was attacked. A mouse came charging directly at me, and about a foot from me, he seen me, scared the devil out of me just as much as I scared him, and he took off again. So I said, uh-oh, we got a mouse problem. So we started setting up some traps up front, because we had some edibles up there. Like a lot of edibles, and
those cookies, they know.
Yeah, them cookies. And I didn't want them getting into that, so I set a bunch of traps, and I caught 7 mice over 2 days. 7.
Okay. I don't know if you're gonna count that one over there. Where you caught the other.
8. 8 mice within like 2 days.
But 7 was.
So I said, "Oh my God, we are infested." So I went up to the co-op up here. And I said, "Give me the best rat poison you got." He said, "Here's this stuff, and it's supposed to dry them up so they won't stink when they die." I said, "Give me that, because I don't want to be smelling those stinking rats." So I get back here with this rat bait, and I'm climbing up in the ceiling, up in here, and I am throwing this stuff all in the ceiling, okay? Like all up there is covered in rat bait now.
Well, yeah.
And I put it around the shop and on the other side in the warehouse. And we could, over the next day or two, we could hear the little balls up in the ceiling rolling where they're eating and playing with these poison.
Rat infestation.
So, this was about a week ago. We can,
Probably.
yeah. And we hadn't had no more shine anywhere. They're not touching any more traps. We finally got rid of all the mice. Like, they're gone.
Unless
We don't hear them.
The door.
They're gone. Well, it got pretty warm last week, and we come in the shop shortly after the stomach virus issue, and
We about threw up again.
the guy at the co-op totally screwed me, because, I mean, it stunk bad in here. It stunk bad. Like, I couldn't even stand to be in here. It stunk so bad. And this went on. I mean, it still stinks in here. As of yesterday, it stunk still, and I mean, it's bad. And there's nothing I can do about it, because I don't know where they're at. So,
we went and bought.
yeah, I went and bought mothballs.
Lavender.
Well, Courtney said, well, what about mothballs? If we throw some mothballs up in the ceiling, will that eliminate the smell?
Deodorize the smell.
I said, I don't know. We'll try it. So we bought some mothballs, and I got up in the roof again, threw them all up in there just like the rat bait. Frank, if you're watching this, if you ever take this roof down, I apologize for the mess you're going to have to clean up, because there is thousands of
mothballs,
rat poison in this roof, and probably 100 mothballs. No, there's not that many. Probably 50 mothballs.
If that.
And it didn't do it justice.
It knocked it back a little.
So we went to Walmart and bought some moth bars, what they're called. I don't have one I can show you. They're moth bars. They're like blocks of soap, but they're moth balls.
You want me to go get it?
So I put some of them in the shop. I hung one up on this wall and then one up front there. This morning we walked in here, and I swear to God, it smelled just like a school. Like, if you walk into a school, you know the smell of a school. Like that, oh my God, I hate this school. That smell, that's what our shop smells like right now. If you were wondering if you had smell-o-vision, it smells like a school.
Hey, but at least it don't smell like rats.
With a tinge of rotting rat.
But you really can't smell the rat over the school. Well, when you
Maybe that's what makes up the school smell, rotting rats and mothballs.
Squirrel, sorry.
I don't have my ducks in a row. I have squirrels, and they're everywhere.
That is true. So, back to where we were. Hollywood had part 2 Vestron video. It says rare. Who knows? $14.25 plus shipping.
Must be.
Okay, now we got to pull some Casey Jones Bachman. Is that how you say it?
Bachman.
Train track replacement.
Bachman.
Whatever.
They're right here.
I'm working on it. I'm fairly short. I just kind of chunked them up there.
Sure did. Sure did.
Is that you?
Sure was. Did all of them?
I'm trying to make sure. 7 pieces.
Choo choo.
And for those 7 pieces of train track, $20, 10 cents plus shipping. Now we have to get a car off of P3. I'm trying to just love how y'all get me today. Well, you get coconut in a minute. I'm almost done. So for this little number 3 Dale Earnhardt car, $10.50 plus shipping. We're just kind of chunking it off.
Yeah, we need to get them shelves built.
Okay, now we have to get some more of this Maybelline. I actually bought this stuff at the 411.
Yep, with the Furbies. Got them thrown in.
So for these 3, it was $17.10. Free shipping.
Alrighty. Oh, we just sold something else. Sales have been on fire recently. No, that's that bathing suit you done pulled. Yep. Okay, so our next orders are going out to a YouTube viewer and friend of the channel. And let me read you this note before I pull the orders. It says, I am a viewer of your YouTube channel and I enjoy watching all of your videos. I also want to thank you for your service. May God bless you and your family. May God bless you and your family as well. My sister just had surgery and is a collector of Mickey Mouse. Thank you for having these items as I am getting the Mickey items for her. So, this is going out to David. Hold on, why is it doing this? Okay. I was going to try to do them individually, but they ain't going to let me. I'll pull the 4 items and that way I ain't got to click and tell you the prices individually. I'll just show them all together. So let's pull the 4 items and we'll show you what the 4 items sold for. And then we got an extra one here too. So David, thank you. Hope your sister is not having like life. What is it? Maybe it's an elective surgery. Our prayers are out to you and your family. Hopefully she's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully she's okay. Y'all are in our. We'll put you in our prayers. Hate to hear that, but hopefully she enjoys this Mickey stuff. So on G3 we got to get 2 cups. Okay. Hey, y'all check this out real quick. I look like a nerdy hillbilly. Okay. Now we got to go back over here. H4 and I2. We'll go ahead and grab it all at once, right? Mm-hmm. So we got to get a David shot glass because his name is David, and it is a David shot glass.
Vegas?
Yes, Las Vegas. David. And then we got to get. We're getting overrun here by little trinkets. This one and this one. Okay, and then on N3, where's N3? Where the heck is N3? Right.
Left.
These 4. Okay. Hold on a minute, I gotta lock my door. So, David, he picked up.
Careful, don't drop him.
Yeah, don't drop him, Colton. He picked up the David shot glass, this Mickey figure, this Mickey figure, and these 2 Mickey World on Ice from Ringling Brothers. I don't know the year. I don't know. And for these right here, the 2 cups, these 2, and the shot glass was $32.93 plus shipping. And then he also picked up these DVDs. We got WWE, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, My Journey, The Rise and Fall of WCW, and 1997 Dawn of the Attitude. So for those, $16.50 plus shipping. We will combine your shipment and look for a refund on that as soon as we're done. It'll done be to you by the time you see this. And real quick, we're getting rid of this. I mean, it's just too big.
Well, we're not getting rid of it. We're just
moving it. So we decided to use this in the shop up front of the store. And so I got some more shelves I'm putting, back here and putting here to move this stuff onto over there and over here. And then our multi-quantity items we're boxing up and putting in the back part of the warehouse over there. Well, they're leaving like 1 or 2 out in case we sell 1 or 2. But that'll give us more space up here. And we can use the shelf in the store. So, but here's the issue. Some douchebag, moved it back here. And it rolls. It's on wheels. It's only got to go 15 foot up there where it was. But some douchebag rolled it back here. And then he built a wall. So now we can't get it back out the 15 feet it needs to go. So we have to take this thing completely apart, piece by piece, and carry it through said door where said douchebag built wall and put it back together 10 feet over there.
And let me tell you, it is a pain.
And I know y'all are saying, well, just take down the wall. I'm not a carpenter by no means. That's not my job. My job is, I really don't have a job title. I could take down the wall, but I got 1,700 screws and nails holding that wall right there in.
As said screws.
No, I don't really. It wouldn't be hard to take that wall down. But
But then we'd have to move this table, which is probably all
mounted to this concrete wall, and I don't want to loosen up my concrete screws, so I'm just going to take it And when we moved it in here, we heard something pop on this shelf real loud, so I think it's messed up.
It's
so
got
we
a
need
lot
to
of weight.
check it. So we just gonna do it.
It's got a lot of weight though.
So that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow, today, whenever, and moving that. Getting the other shelving back here, get rid of this table, get this shelving out of here. Anyhow.
Daddy called himself a douchebag, didn't he?
I just call it like I see it. I mean, the wall ain't even complete. It's the sad part. It's still missing the wall, like the actual solid part.
Yeah, but can you imagine trying to move that thing and the wall and the door and all these shelves just transported?
And I don't even know if that's level. It don't even look level.
Honey, that door ain't level neither.
Anyhow, now it wouldn't be hard. That's just a temporary wall. We can move it anytime. But we do need to check the shelf because something happened in the front left caster. That's the main reason.
Yeah, it's kind of bent.
Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it and everything. We've been doing the 40 listings. We were on top of it, buddy, until we got sick on Monday.
Yep.
Up until Monday. But here's the issue we're at. Is we can do 40 listings a day. But that equates to Monday through Friday, 200 listings, and we're listing on Sunday too, so 240 listings a week. We ran out of stuff. Like our death pile is done. Like nothing.
We're even pulling store stuff.
And it was to the point where I was starting to list stuff I didn't want to list, cheaper stuff, just to get my numbers up. So we got to find said inventory before we dedicate again to the 40 item a day thing. That's what we're working on this week. We're working on that this week and next week, getting a lot in bulk. I mean, because if you don't have the stuff to list, you can't list 40 items a day. So that's what we're working on now. That's where that's at. I'm making excuses again, but
shame on you.
Like it, share it, subscribe it. We'll see y'all on the next one. And
hopefully we'll have another one on next week. So.
we go.